Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host Rob. This video we're going to review the new trailer that was shown at the Super Bowl for Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Okay guys, welcome back. So Captain America Winter Soldier, I gotta say, when I saw the first trailer, I was like blown away because it looks so much better than the first movie. And I enjoyed the first movie, but understandably it wasn't that great. I mean, it was a good a good intro movie, but it wasn't what this looks like. Now, the second trailer just pretty much shows more action. You see a little bit more of the Winter Soldier. It looks like they're going to show some of his development in, physically. You saw him sitting there in the chair. And it looks like S.H.I.E.L.D. is really, I don't know what organization he's representing. I'm sure there's a link to the comic book that I don't know about, or they might have mentioned it already and I'm not up to speed. But it looks like whatever organization is up against S.H.I.E.L.D., it looks like they are really taking it to him pretty hard. And we see that Nick Fury goes through a lot of shit in this movie. His car gets blown up by the Winter Soldier, and he's all lumped up. Captain America looks like he's almost betrayed by S.H.I.E.L.D. It looks like there's a lot going on. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to link this all into the movie, because there just looks like there's so much going on. You got Captain America and the Winter Soldier. You got Captain America, and it looks like he's having issues with S.H.I.E.L.D. The relationship with him and Scarlett Johansson, the Black Widow. And I'm not saying there's going to be a love relationship there, but there are some rumors in the wind that I guess there was an intimate scene with them in terms of kissing. So it looks like there's a lot going on. The only thing I have to say about the Captain America movie so far is at the end of the first one, when he finally found out that he had been sleeping all this time and he's awake and the world has changed, I think I would have liked to have seen some development into how he really handles that transition, because you can't just wake up into a new world and then suddenly a couple of weeks later you're fighting aliens and everything's all good. I would expect some homesickness. I would expect some sort of transitional struggle that we really didn't get. And I think that element for me is missing. But in terms of this movie, I saw the trailer. I didn't get to see it during the Super Bowl because from what I heard, it happened just before the game started, and I must have missed it. And I got to see it after the game on Fox website. And it looks so good. I mean, I think it's going to do better than Thor: The Dark World. And it's going to do millions of miles better than, I think, the first Captain America. Which is good, because Captain America is like, at one time, he was Marvel's flagship. He was the Marvel man. And obviously, Spider-Man took that over some years later. But Captain America is a great superhero. I think Chris Evans has really done a good job of adopting the character. When you consider where he came from with the Human Torch, he's kind of gone the complete opposite route. Like, he's not, you're so used to seeing him in movies where he's kind of cocky and he plays a cutie boy or whatever, or, a real face, you know what I mean? Where this movie, I mean, he's Captain America character, I should say, he really seems to be taking the role seriously. Now, we see a lot of Falcon in this trailer too, which is really cool. And obviously, the Winter Soldier seems to be overwhelming Captain America in this movie. So it looks like Captain America gets a little bit of help. And there's that nice scene where you see, I think, Winter Soldier and the Falcon fighting, and he shoots his grappling hook to pull the Falcon down from the air. That shit was incredible. That was a nice scene. And you see him catching the shield, and it's awesome. And I like the fact that we're going to see a lot of Captain America in action, like without the uniform, like just kind of like on the spot action. And then that one scene in the elevator where he kicks the shit out of everybody. I mean, and then at the end, like Nick Fury's telling him, "Well, I guess you're calling the shots now, Cap." And that would be some crazy shit. I'm also very interested to see Robert Redford in his role, because he's a phenomenal actor. I mean, he's been doing movies for years, and he's done some great movies. He's even directed some very good movies, and he's got his awards, and he's been nominated for Oscars. I'm more than sure he's won a couple in his heyday. I don't keep up with him in terms of his movie history, but I do know him well enough to know that he's done quite a substantial amount of very, very good movies throughout his career. So it's going to be interesting to see him in the Marvel world portraying the character he's going to portray. And I got to say, I think Winter Soldier is going to be fucking epic. I think, and that's going to be a good movie to carry us over into Godzilla, because I think between, because we're going to have Spider-Man, yes, we're going to have X-Men, but I really think that Captain America, the Winter Soldier, is going to be the sleeper hit of the early blockbuster movie years. So we'll see. I know a lot of times some of my videos I do like the little screen and you can see the clip playing. I didn't want to do that with this because, it just came out and I'm not as big as some other channels who have partnerships where they can do that. So I don't want to take any chances doing, to get a copyright strike. So I will link it in the bottom for those of you who haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure by now everyone has seen it. So whether I put it up here or not, you guys have seen it already, and it's definitely an epic trailer. So we'll see what happens. April. Can't wait. That's going to be exciting. Or is it March? I believe it's April, but now I gotta check. Now I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Yep, April 4th. There we go. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Leave your comments on your thoughts of the Captain America Winter Soldier and what you expect from the movie. And do you think it's going to be better than the first one? Do you think it's going to be better than Thor? Do you think it's going to be a good build-up movie to the Avengers 2 Age of Ultron? And it's also going to be very interesting to see what kind of post-credit scenes we're going to see in the movie. Take it easy, guys.